Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today, again, I'm back in bringing the session on stock market, and as always, I do analysis of a SPY. Here, you can see in the background the SPY is over 45 minutes. But first of all, I would like to understand how was your trading day because today, it was a good day, again it was a good day because there were some levels, key levels. If you look into my videos, I came live during the stock market and I told what are exactly are the levels from where I would like to short and where I would like to buy, right? So I suggested if the market hit this zone, the 599 and 598, and that I told right in the morning when the market starts, right? So what I told, if we gonna hit 599 and 598, there must be a buy in the market, and this is what exactly happened. If I break down the trade on over 5 minutes, you can see the more deeper look, right? And this is where I draw this rectangle, right, where the buy was keep coming since past 1, 2, and 3 days, right? So third day the buyers still prove the bulls are telling that we are still existing in the market, right? And another reason of bullishness was because there was no economic event today, and that's the reason the market starts right at 11 around. It try to test, the bear try to test the lows of the market, but the lows of the market was 598, right? And it bought back up right before before this particular target. And the reason being because this is such a zone which was, the people was keep buying in past 3 days, 1, 2, and 3. So team, what I can suggest is now new base on SPY is 599 and 598, right? So this will be about a solid bull level for next couple of days. So this will be solid bull level for next couple of days. So once we gonna see again, like this level hitting in the market, I cannot assure you about pre and post market, but if this level hit again 599 to 598, this will be a buy zone. Okay. So 599 and 598 will be your buy zone. However, the new high, let's talk about new high. So 603 was level which was supposed to be, act as a resistance, a good resistance level. And this is what happened. If you see here, the at the end of the session the market kind of try to came back and it hits right here, which was 603 level, right? And the trend line was coming from the bottom, and so it is still respecting, it was still respecting the trend line, and it got rejected right off the trend line. And another reason of the rejection is not this, but the good reason of rejection I will show you in a minute. So if you go for 4 hours and squeeze in little bit here, I will show you. Let me show you the good reason of sell off. So look at this in previous February, what exactly happened, right? We started to see the sell off from the top was 613, right? The bears started to appear right here. We see a retracement, and this is how the market structure works. We go down, we check the levels, retracement, we go more down, we do a retracement, we go more down, we do a retracement, and we go more down, we do a retracement, and then that's how the market. This is a good structure. If the market is getting sell off in this particular structure, then this is a valid sell off structure. I would always like to wait for this kind of structure, because in this structure we can see a valid, like it's a validity that market is keep going down in a fashion, right? If market goes like this or market goes up like this is not good for the market and even for the retail traders or whoever try to invest the money as a day trader. Okay. So what I can suggest is this market structure right now I showed you the previous market structure, how it worked, and then eventually, like you was just keep selling, seeing the sell off, and this was creating a kind of pattern like this, and it respected the trend line, right? So whenever we try to cross the trend line, it is always coming down because it was a downtrend. However, the trend got broke, right? And we started to see some buy in the market, right? And then this level, right, 576, 575. So this is the level I say like was a good level in past, where we see a retracement up to 576, right? And then we see the selling again. So I would like to show you this for a reason, because this is how the market structure work, right? So look at this level. We are here right now at 603. So what exactly happened 603? When we see the sell off twice, the market kind of came to the 600. It generated lots of liquidity and tried to go up, and this level 603 was the next level where we started to see sell off again. So 603.82, right? The 603.82, right? So this 603.82 is important key level right now. However, it is struggling in this zone 603.80. So if you look at this particular candle, I'm talking about this one, right? This particular candle has a high is 603.27 and the low is 596.48. So it's a move of like how many? 696 and a $7 move. So this candle has this candle of 4 hour has a $7 of move. So that is why, like we see a good resistance right here, because that is where we see the new bears appear in the market, and that's the reason it came up and tested today, right? So however, you see this particular zone, let me just draw a rectangle over here. There is a one more good resistance zone which is existing right over here, which is like 603, 605, right? Because here we see some resistance, some good sell off, buyback, sell off, buyback, and the sell off again. So team, what all I can say is, what I'm saying is like there would be one more sell off is pending, is due. When this gonna occur, this all depend on market. So today I see some bullish market news came, that China trade deal is going to be positive. They are talking in the Beijing, and that's what changes the market sentiments completely, right? And that happened in the last hour of market, right? So now we found our levels for tomorrow. What exactly the levels is? By the way, tomorrow is a CPI. It's a big day, and if the China trade talks works well, then both kind of positive news can take this market to from here, right, to here, right? It can try to tap this level 610, right? Because if we able to cross this 603.86, right, then we can see a new high in the market. So let's go back to our 15 minutes starting and in the present, right? Let's see. So let's see if we draw again. So this trend line I draw from morning, I would love to draw one more trend line, because this one is also getting respect. This trend line, this is a lower trend line, that is upper trend line. So that is why I draw like a two trend line, or we can just take the confusion out, just remove it, right? So let's market respect this trend line. This is a bigger one, and that's it, because this one also getting bought here, dips, right? So now market touch this, what I'm expecting tomorrow, the upper trend line also has to be mitigated, which is not done yet, right? And we saw that 603.86, this level of market. Let me go 4 hours back. Let me go back again to 4 hours, and I draw one of the rectangle over here. Let's bring it here. Okay, let's bring it here. This level is also very important right now. Yeah, this level is very important right now. So in case if market able to cross right in the morning, if market so and it is coming on our trend line too. But what I'm hoping is this 603.86 has a good resistance, because that is what we saw in the past, right? If I go in the past again on 15 minutes, right here, 603.86, let me draw over right here, this range. So this range, if you look at it, this is a range I'm keep talking about. Let me take this range up to here. Right, so what's gonna happen is this will be our points for tomorrow, just in case if the market started to see something right in the morning. So what will happen, it will try to tap this level first, right? So let me go back again to 15 minutes and show you these levels again. So 603.86, right here, because this is what the trigger, this is what the range we find it out from this sell off. The right now it's perfect. Come back to 15 minutes, and you see right at this tapped a little bit more, it just 2 cents. So all I'm hoping is this is the next level of resistance, 603 to 605. So tomorrow CPI can take this to here, right? Or in the morning we can see some sell off. If it's break this trend line, then about there is a lot of liquidity. So this level is tap, this level tap. I am hoping this 597 and 596. Tomorrow they can try to trap this particular level. If we break this 601. Okay. So these are the levels for tomorrow. 601 should not break. If we able to hold 601, then we can see up to 605. But the 605 condition is break this 603 entirely and then hold, right? 605. I know tomorrow is CPI data. How high we can go? We can go up to 605 dot this range. That is the highest I can expect tomorrow. Or if they able to cross 605, then we can see a new level on SPY, right? Then 610 is also coming, right? But how low we can go? That is the question, right? So see, from today's data, there was no data, but from today's trading session, what I can see, try to mitigate it, the levels. One of the liquidity being tested, which is 599. Another liquidity sitting at 597 and 596. Right, and that is where I'm thinking if they able to hit this liquidity, right? The first support is obviously 598, because this level is keep getting bought since past 3 days, right? If this breaks, then we have 596 level, because that is where it got back up from past time. So 605 level, I'm hoping if the CPI is good, everything is good, they will tap in the pre-market, and the sell-off can occur up to 597, right? 597 and 596. That is where if you want, if the bulls got reactivated again in the market, then we can see straight buy. But tomorrow if you want to get into the buyer side, wait for this level 596. Okay guys. And how you will buy, again the same scenario. The candle should be green and closes above the previous one, and that's how the market can go upside. Okay. All right guys, so that is what I have. And always do your DD before the market starts. All right, thank you.